And good afternoon.
What is going on, everyone in comic book community, YouTube world? Yo, thank you for hanging out once again on the Coast to Coast Comics Show. On your boy Rod the Rican, man. You know what? We've been doing this for a few weeks right now. And you know what? This is the open invite. My brother Jeffrey Cumberhan Henson is taking another day off. He said, yeah, I want to take off. I want to relax for a minute. I said, yo, Jeffrey, that's perfectly fine, man. No problem with that. This is the open invite. We got a bunch of people in the house. And I'm just looking at the chat right now. I just saw one comment from Perry. You know what? I'm just going to scroll all the way up and start from the top to the bottom. And invites has been sent to people that wanted to jump on the show. So check your emails. And with that being said, I want to say, what's going on, Comics on the Mind? Thank you for hanging out. He was here a few minutes ago. Captain Comics, what's up, Steve? Email's been sent out, Steve, so feel free to check that out. Gamma Rays Comics, yo, what's going on? All right, we got right now, he's in the house. The whole people, the whole gang, the whole clan, everybody there is Long Box Diving. My homie Jay, I call him Jay because Jacob. Jay and the gang is right behind him. They're just hanging out. You know, usually one of them have a hat on, but you know what? He scored and he said, you know what? Forget that. He's gonna rock out with the hair. That's what he does now. So you know what? That's perfectly fine, man. John Deere no more. So no hat, just the hair now. That's pretty good. Let's see who else is in the house, man. Bunch of people hanging out with us right now. We got the Wednesday pool list. What's going on, man? Thank you for hanging out with us right now. This is Coast to Coast Comics. Thank you, sir. And we got out John's Comics with Kids. Is it Rod, Ray, and Steve today? No, John. No, it's not. I know you're having a date night, so I hope you enjoyed your time with the wifey. So enjoy your night, John. And scroll down more here. We Van Rangi and Vigilante from across the pond. Over there, across the pond, man. Thank you for hanging out with us right now. And let's see who else is in the house. Oh, there he is. Perry. Oh, it didn't take long. It didn't take long. Perry, thank you so much, man. Thank you for giving YouTube 99 cents of this. Thank you so much, sir. Oh man. And the invite's been sent to you. Whenever you want to come on the show, feel free to, man. All right. I think that's pretty much it, man. And let's see. I'm gonna make sure, man, because everyone's emails. I sent everyone an email, and no one is getting back to me. But you know what? Yo, man, I brought you guys on the show a few weeks ago. So how's it been, man? How you guys are doing? What's going on, man? Hanging out here with the Long Box Diving, man. I just won a book, and Perry was not cheating this time.
Yeah.
It was clean. It was clean.
Fair fight.
Thank you so much, guys, for this.
Yeah, congratulations on that.
Yeah, pretty dope. It's pretty clean, and I really do appreciate it, man. So how you guys been?
Oh, we've been doing great.
Yeah, it's just making new videos, finding new ideas, and just doing work.
Yeah, we have a new series coming out too. Just geek stuff, like do samurai swords really useful in space? You know, just silly stuff like that. But we're doing good. We're growing, and we're having fun.
A lot of it deals with does it work in space?
Yeah,
Does
Like
it work in space?
yeah. Does like Storm's power, would it really work in space?
I'm pretty sure it will. The guy, he knows a thing or two, man.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't it?
Well, Storm controls weather, so I mean, what weather's in space? Would it work, or can it work?
Depends on the part, I guess.
Or is it inside a spaceship it'd work, but not outside the spaceship? We don't know.
Starts hailing inside her spacesuit.
Yeah.
I'm sure it has to work, man. It has to work one shape, form, or the other. So,
I mean, she's done it in the comics.
Yeah.
So.
Like I said, I guess it depends on the writer, right? The writer can make it work.
let me see
She
here.
knew it works.
John said, I can't get on right now. We already know that, brother. Oh, the link is, oh man, I didn't put the link on the bio, man. I'm sorry about that, man. This is my homies right now. Long box diving. How about this, man? Yo, Jay, man. Tell the people who you are, man.
We are long box diving. I am D. This is
E.
and that is
Jay.
And
Order.
we do a lot of different videos.
Old school comic reviews, newer comic reviews, starting at those geek discussions kind of things.
Yeah, we kind of want to bring back the old school comic book feel in our channel. So we talk about comic book stuff you would talk about in the store, geek discussions, different powers and old school story arcs and some of the new stuff coming out. We talk about that, just all that kind of fun stuff.
Yeah.
All right, nice. Oh, geez, Perry. Oh, God. Perry, can you behave for like 1 second, man?
That is him behaving.
You're actually right. You're actually right, man.
Right.
But a few more people is jumping in the house
We
here.
do a lot of different videos.
We have DK Comics and Cosplay. Hello, dear. What's going on, Delphia? How are you doing tonight? We have Magic Lasso. What is going on? We got Fish Topics. Hello. What is going on, man? A bunch of people are live right now as we speak. But you know what? I want to say thank you so much for the long box diving in the house, hanging out on Coast to Coast Comics. Fusha only in the house, man. Victor Olin in the house. All right, man. Let's keep it going here. Invites have been sent to a few members in the combo community. And you know what? If you want to jump on the show, all you got to do is send me an invite. Well, not an invite, but an email or a message on Instagram telling me you want in. That's how you got to do. All right. So let's see here, man.
Huffing Gluefish.
So what books you picked up this week, man? Because, I picked up books. I know Perry did. Edwin, John picked up the books we wanted to talk about. And we did a Rican scale with John. And, we did buy or pass. So you picked up any books this week, or you just wanted to not buy anything new and just focus on the older stuff?
Oh no, we got some new books. We got the Fantastic Four and the X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
That was our best of the week. We loved that book. That was fantastic, and it followed very closely by the new Daredevil.
Yeah.
And I'm trying not to spoil it for Rod, even though he'll read it later.
Do it, man. Do it. Just drop it on me right now. I can't wait no more, man.
Man, there was a whole fight scene where he's wearing a tuxedo, and he didn't throw a punch. It was awesome.
Internal struggles.
Whole fight scene, no punches, and wearing a tuxedo and a
He didn't rip it either.
and like a Mardi Gras mask. It was
how
great.
in the world can you do martial arts in a
Kept the bow tie on. It was straight the whole time. It was great.
It's like better than James Bond type stuff.
Wow. Better than James Bond.
James Bond don't do triple backflips.
Well, yeah, but I guess he's a very, very fit man. So he's able to do these or do the Perry dance. Ooh.
The Perry dance.
So then he's perfectly fine. So oh, wait a minute. There is a question. We just got started with Daredevil, but Kachun is asking. The question would be, does Storm Skin have to be in contact with the gases in space that should be potentially controlled? Or would a spacesuit block her powers?
Or she controls the air within the spacesuit and can only create a hurricane within the confines of her spacesuit.
Or
which would mean, what use is that?
Looking down to Earth from space and controlling Earth's atmosphere.
Also possible.
I'm on the side that it doesn't block her powers. She can control it even if in a space boot.
Well, the atmosphere of space does go out really, really far, but does it mean it's like a dust devil instead of a hurricane?
Wow.
We could go on for a long time,
Yeah,
June.
yes.
We do 30-minute videos of this kind of stuff.
Well, I can see where this is going. This is like some science stuff here. That's pretty dope, man. Man, I don't know. Put me in space. I'll be dead in 2 seconds.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Oh, we do not live long.
there's another question here. The question blew my mind, brother. All right. Well, all right.
That's actually been proven. Watch Rocket Man, Perry. You will see what happens when somebody farts in a spacesuit.
Go ahead. Just go ahead, because I got something to say about space and stuff like that.
Now, yeah, can she create an atmosphere around her? That would be interesting. That would be very cool.
Or can she just control the atmosphere she's already in?
Can she gather an atmosphere? Can she actually create a breathable space in space?
She has to.
But she's always had a helmet on. I don't think I've ever seen her outside a helmet in space.
That would be actually cool to, but
now we're gonna have to go down that rabbit hole.
But I mean, can you? All right. The only thing that comes to my mind in space is the guy from Red Bull that went to space and jumped off in that outfit. Yeah, I want to go out there with nothing. I'll be like dead in 2 seconds. But,
Yeah, me too.
Of course, I would die. But anyway, let's see here. Let me jump back in the house. We got Bear Rock and comics in the house. Thank you so much. Let's see who else is in the house. Victor Olin, Dimelo, what's up, man? Just a little podcast. What's going on? I think I mentioned you. If not, whatever. Magic Lasso, what's going on? Scarpad Comics Tracks, what's up? Well, here it is. I think you guys already answered that question about the fart. Oh man, no, that's a good question. Who will win a fart battle, the Hulk or the Thing?
I'm going Hulk because the madder he gets, the stronger he gets.
Ooh.
The Thing's going to hit a limit.
Oh, man.
In a fart battle?
Can you imagine Hulk fart?
Yes. Somebody's drawing that right now. They're watching this and they're going to like, oh, I'm drawing that out. And he just, yeah.
Oh man. Rod wants to go through space completely naked without a bottle of rum. Well said, Delphia. Well said. And I'm completely sober too. That's the funny thing about it.
Yeah.
And Kachun said, I love you guys. My brain has full fun with this tyrannical concept too. Man, my eyes are so messed up. I got one bad eye and one good eye, and I'm pushing forward here, man. Oh man.
Yeah, Kachun, we actually have a video dropping Monday that talks about the predictor ability versus the luck ability.
Which I'm excited for.
Which would actually win if you put those two against each other?
Very good question. And in the background, we got Captain Comics. He wants to jump on the show. And I want to make sure I sent the invite to Robert the G-Spot Godwin. He's a cool
fart.
Oh, man. Thank you guys for hanging out and for just chilling with us right now, man. This is the open invite. If you want to jump on the show, man, all you got to do is just hit me up and we'll talk about some comics and have a good laugh or two. But that's what it's supposed to be, man. And have a great time.
We're not even on comics anymore.
I know we're not. We're going to get to it in a few seconds.
We'll get back on track.
All right, yeah, we will. But I'm trying to say,
Yeah, Rod will write the ship.
Yeah,
he's got it. He deals with Perry every week. He can handle this.
Oh man. With that being said, we have my friend Steve from Captain Comics. How are you doing, brother?
I'm doing good tonight. How about you?
All right, man. Where are you at right now, Captain?
Well, I got the wife driving, so I'm pulling a Biggie Shack thing and doing a live broadcast while my wife's driving.
Nice, man. That's pretty dope. Thank you so much for hanging out. Real quick, Steve, man, you are the captain. Your wife is pretty cool. We spoke on the phone a few nights ago, And I hope Ray's doing fine. Are you headed to Ray's house?
No, I'm heading back home. I was at Ray's house earlier today. We did a little show with G-Man this morning, and then Ray had to take a nap because it was a little bit too long for him this morning.
All right.
I want to give a shout out to Longbox there. Big fan of yours. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Nice, man. Nice. And man, if you haven't seen Steve, man, Steve been on the show the last 3 weeks or prior to that, hanging out with his buddy, my friend, I consider a friend now, Ray. Yo, he's like 82 years young. He has an epic collection of comic books, man. He's willing to sell some books. And if you want to check out his collection, all you got to do is check out the videos before and reach out to Captain Comics Steve. And you guys could work out a deal. And Steve will reach out to Ray. And then, you guys take it from there, man.
Thank you, Rod.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. This is what we do.
Well, you don't have to be sweet on us because we gave you a, Daredevil #1 or #2, but thanks anyways for the shout out.
I'm not bragging or nothing. I'm not bragging or nothing. A little something,
All right.
But you know what, man? So what's up with this movie, man? This Birds of Prey movie. Before we keep on talking about comic books and all that, this Birds of Prey movie, people have been watching it. People have been, they're not digging it. I'm not gonna watch it. Are you guys gonna watch this movie?
Oh yeah, have to. The wife loves a big Harley Quinn fan.
I don't know. Right.
We're waiting for DVD. We're gonna watch it on DVD.
Right. Enough said, man.
We don't hit
the Joker in theaters.
What was that?
Did you see the Joker in theaters?
I did not.
We did.
Yes.
But I did. But I did see it. I'm not gonna tell my sources, but I did see a nice copy of it, and it was pretty dope. There it is. People saying Birds of Prey is pretty good.
I heard it was good. I will watch it, so it's just a matter of timing. I've heard it was good. I've heard some people complain, but a lot of the people that complain all the time. So
yeah.
Is that your wife laughing in the background, Steve?
Of course she is. She's driving and listening to the broadcast.
That is a very big supporter right now.
Oh yeah.
It's broadcasted on my phone too, so you got an extra viewer as well. So you got 2 phones in one car watching the same video.
Nice.
There it is. Wednesday pool list. Rod the bootleg man. No, it wasn't a bootleg. I'm not saying nothing. That's the thing. I'm not saying nothing.
He's got a connection to the satellite, so it's not a bootleg if he watches it straight.
If my internet goes down, then I know there's an issue. But anyways. Oh man. So I was talking to the guys, man, long box diving guys. There's this giant size X-Men book that is dropping, man. A Nightcrawler #1. What do you think about that? And you too, Steve. I don't know if you're into that giant size X-Men.
I've seen a giant size or 2 in my life, but everybody has their own preference on what they like. From Nightcrawler to Hulk. There's so many giant size out there, from Daredevil to everything. Mm-hmm. I believe that if you like a comic, go after it. If you don't want to spend your money on something, then don't spend your money on it. But if it's something that you truly believe, then go after it.
Yep.
That's pretty much it. What do you think about it, guys?
Well, I like to hold that judgment till I read it. So I usually grab most everything, at least that look interesting to me. I'm a big X-Men fan, so I'm going to buy the Nightcrawler one. I'll read it. I'll judge if I like it or not. It's not an ongoing series, I don't think. So, I think it'll be good. It looks good.
And Nightcrawler's a cool character, but
yeah,
when he's done well, I think he can be a great character when he's done well.
Yeah, man.
He had his own series there for a while, wasn't that Excalibur or something like that?
He had a Nightcrawler limited series. He was in Excalibur, a big part of that. He was in the Amazing X-Men, Amazing X-Men. He went to heaven at that point, came back. So, I mean, he's a pretty cool dude.
Right.
Yeah, man.
There's a lot of good X-Men's.
Well, there's a bunch of X-Men books that's out there right now. So, Long Box Diving, are you buying all that X-Men, Excalibur, all that Marauders, or like Perry said,
I was.
Marauders.
I bought at least the first 5 of all of them. I'm down to just X-Force and X-Men at the moment.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So you're not getting the Marauders.
I don't get the Marauders mentally or physically.
Or visually.
I know some people love it. It's just not for me. It happens.
All right. So G-Man is expected to invite. Swear I sent it to you, G-Man. Hit me up.
Yeah, me and Ray did a show with G-Man this morning. Then Ray got a little tired, and then I was driving back to go see some family, so I'm still kind of on the road right now, but at least the wife is driving.
Yeah, hey man, that's perfectly fine, man. You got that's the biggest supporter right now. She's doing the dirty work. That way you can hang out with us right now, Coast to Coast Comics. We're hanging out with Long Box Diving. And Jacob's in the house. You got the homies in the background. They're rocking some good hair this time without no hats because they may score with some of the chicks, but I got my hat on. That's what I do.
You need a captain hat. That's how you score.
Hats on. Okay. The unimportant people, yeah.
I'm not denying it.
All right, man. So let's see here, man. So I've been trying to find a new show to watch, guys. I need some help before we keep talking about some comic books and before Robert jumps on the show. I need a show to watch. I'm not watching pretty much nothing lately. I just watch like People's Court. Kind of lame, right? Come home, got People's Court. Or Judge.
You can always watch Night Court.
Oh, Night. Ooh. That is very old school.
Bull was awesome.
Oh. Yeah, he had some good hair too. He had some good hair. So I'm just trying to find a good show to watch, man. So what do you think, guys? What's a good show for me to watch right now?
Well,
Let's do it.
Well, right now,
Go
Key and Lock just dropped on Netflix.
Reverse that.
Lock and Key.
Lock and Key. I'm sorry. Lock and Key just dropped on Netflix. I don't know if you've read the series. There's 6 volumes.
I have not.
Do you know the premise?
No, I don't know anything about it. I know Bake the Snake. I won a box from him a few months ago. I do have some Lock and Keys, and I think there's an issue 1 in there somewhere. So I don't know. Well,
there's 3 kids. Dad just died, and they have to move with mom across the country to their family estate called the Lock House, where there are magical keys that do magical things, like trap you in a mirror, make you a ghost, make you a giant, make you super strong, make shadows appear, travel anywhere in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, there's a door underneath the house that opens up hell, or a Lovecraftian hell. And there's monsters that come out in the past, and they're trying to get the keys. And they're a lot of people are dying, but the TV show, the Netflix, is really tamed down. It's more of a Goosebumps level and less of a horror flick. But the books are awesome, and the TV series was good.
Yeah, it was good.
That already freaked me out really bad. That means I won't sleep tonight. And I guess I'm gonna. Maybe that's why I hear some noise in the background. I guess the damn Lock and Key come up. Good Lord, man.
Expanse is really good too if you like science fiction.
All right.
And Lost in Space.
I agree, Kashoon. Expanse is a really good science fiction.
Okay. Dracula is neat. That's Kachun. I can stick to Dracula. That's right up my alley.
Just watch Always Sunny again.
Oh yeah, I could do that. Perfectly fine. I
You
could
could
do
always
that. I
rewatch
guess
that.
after watching Lock and Key, right? Put on. Yeah.
But the TV series won't freak you out. The books might. Joe Hill, I think it does the story. If you read any of his recent DC stuff.
Yeah, I've been reading that Dollhouse, and I've been reading. Well, I like the Dollhouse more.
So same level of stuff. It's not too bad.
Okay. I feel a little comfort there with that being said. I don't know how much comfort, but I'm still. All right, so Robert the G Spot got it. I sent him an invite. He's gonna jump on the show, man.
Sweet.
We're just here hanging out with Jacob and the family, man. We got my homie Steve, Captain Comics. He's hanging out. He is the captain. That is Ray's cool brother, man. If you don't know who Ray is, go check out the videos, man. They're on my channel. And yep.
We do have a YouTube channel for Ray, and we're working on that one. It's called
Ray's Wonderland of Comics.
Ooh.
I named it.
Hey,
yeah.
good
So if
lord.
you want to sub him, so go ahead and sub Ray there, because that's what it's under, Ray's Wonderland of Comics. You can find him. I'm pretty sure we have it all set up by now, so that's what we put him under.
Awesome, man. That's awesome. Yo, man, I want to say everyone in the house, thank you for hanging out with us, man. Please hit that like and subscribe and share to the comic book community, man. Let's push this content forward, not only for myself, but for Long Box Diving, for Steve, the captain. And if this content gets pushed out there more, Ray will get recognized and he'll be able to sell some more books. So please, guys, hit that like and share and all that good stuff. And with that being said, there's no other name for it, the G-Man. What is going on, man?
How you doing, guys? Nice to see you. I heard a couple science fiction shows you guys were talking about. And then Dracula. The new Dracula, I'm going to say right now, First episode, awesome. The rest,
That's what I heard about Dracula on Netflix. It was like
so disappointing. It was great concept with the nuns. Awesome.
Well, I haven't seen it, so
Yeah, check it out. It's worth a check out. The what was the other one? You mentioned another science fiction show on Netflix.
the Expanse is on
Amazon.
Amazon now.
Excellent.
Yep, that's a good one.
Excellent. How you doing, Steve?
Good. How are you, G-Man?
Got the chauffeur driving for you?
Yeah.
I wish I could have that. You have no idea.
Well, we're heading back to the family, so,
I don't mind. I'm the better driver.
Oh, yeah, is that what it is? Till it snows or ice, then she don't walk anywhere.
no, man.
Yeah, what month is it? February? I got 2 months left till I drive again.
Yep.
Nice.
So let's see here, man. Let's keep it going here, man. Maybe it's already off the rails, man. We've been talking about a little bit of everything here and there, but you know what? Robert's in the house, man. So Robert, have you read any new books? I mean,
I've been really curious. No, not lately. I've been kind of reading some of my older stuff. Give you an example. Like I was just getting caught up, by the way, on some of this.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Really good stuff. Classic. And
you
then
don't have to show off all your goodness, right?
I'm not. No, I won't. I just that's the goodness right there. Oh my goodness. What was I going to say? You mentioned you guys. I apologize. This is. We are. Let me see here.
While you figure that out, Robert, Gamma Ray Comics said, "What you guys think about Basket Full of Heads?" I've read it. I dig it. And you know what? I don't know if you guys are reading this, those black label comics. And I know who Perry is, and that's one of my favorite books right now. And you know what? That chick, she is holy coconuts, just chopping off heads and killing people, and the heads are talking to her. The bodies are running out to the ocean or river, whatever it is. It's crazy, but she has these heads, and they're talking. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know backstage I have a good friend of mine. He has a good haircut, I have to say, and but you know what? With that being said, I'm gonna jump in the house right now and acknowledge the people that's in the chat. We got Geeky Guys Comics from across the pond, man. We got the legend TJ the Slab Dragon Watson. I'm gonna put that up real quick because this is probably one of Bruce times. And we got the social introvert in the house. He said, "What do you guys think about the new announcement of MegaCon in Orlando?" I have not heard it. I'm upset because I will not be attending, and pisses me off. But I don't know. Have you guys heard about the announcements?
What's wrong with the announcement so far? I haven't heard anything new, not recently. I know that William Shatner is going to be there. George Takei is going to be there.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
So you guys mentioned Lock and Key. I've been wanting to get the series on this. I've been hearing so many good things about it. And I know the Netflix special is out. Is it closely related to the story, or is it convoluted?
The basically you have 6 volumes of Lock and Key, and it's fantastic.
Okay.
And the one season does all 6 volumes, it looks like.
Okay. Cool.
But it's Goosebumps level versus it was good, but it's dumbed down a little bit. It's not as scary. It's good, but then it looks like they're going to spin it off next season into totally outside the source material.
Nice.
So who knows where they're going to go with it?
Well,
but we enjoyed it. We watched it all day while we were sorting comics.
Yeah, so it was decent.
Yeah,
it was decent, but you said it was like Goosebump level, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, more young adult as opposed to like full on horror.
I mean, in the comics you see a lot of people die, but in the series on Netflix you really didn't see any of that.
Okay.
Only one person sort of died that you saw, and you really didn't see it. So
it was like PG-13 versus R.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. So there's somebody there searching for some combos. He probably does not know.
What, Tacoma?
Tacoma!
Yes.
Oh,
You're live.
oh man, I was peeing when y'all did that. Oh God, what's up, man? I heard you shout out my haircut. I just was grabbing the basket, man. Somebody was asking about Basket Full of Heads. And I'll tell you, I love Joe Hill. I'm a huge Lock and Key fan. No spoilers because I haven't watched it yet.
Of course
but
not.
Basket Full of Heads is a good read, man. It's lighthearted. It's not it's not as deep as Lock and Key, but it's classic horror. It almost feels like Stephen King, as much as his son Joe Hill, because it takes place in a small island in Maine, and this girl finds this enchanted Norse axe, and she's defending herself against these escaped prisoners. Everybody that she kills, she does it by chopping off their heads, and their heads keep talking. So she's collecting them in a basket because she doesn't know what to do. And basket full of heads. And yeah, it's a great read, man. Highly recommend.
I like that.
Is her name Lizzie?
You'll just get home? Oh, my son ran into the bathroom. I haven't seen him. He's been in Portland all day. He just ran in. First thing he did is I hear another person peeing in the bathroom. So far, my participation in your show has been 2 people peeing in the toilet and a basket full of heads. Thank you for having me.
But you know what, man? Tacoma's cool, man, because that's what happens when we hang out with him. He could do a show and people would just run into you could hear the people like the cars in the background, people chatting, and Tacoma just like he just like focused.
going.
It does not budge, man. He just keeps it going. And man, he was in a show a long time ago, and it was just like I heard a honk horn, and Tacoma just like, yeah, he's hanging out here, just talking, yeah, blah blah blah. Just he keeps it going, man. That's pretty dope, man.
That's right.
So it's been hanging out here with the comic book community, man. This is the open invite right now, man. I have to say what's up and thank you so much to yo, man, Long Box Dive and Jacob and the gang. They're hanging out with us right now, man. They said, send me an invite. And I said, all right, man, come on the show, man. We'll have a great time. It'll be off the rails as always. But then we have Steve, Captain Comics, man. Without Ray, Ray's doing perfectly fine. And you know what? The wife is driving. Captain Comics said, I'm just going to hang out in the car, hang out with the comic community. We're just going to talk about whatever we want. And then the legend,
buddy,
Robert, the G-Spot Goblin, said, you know what? I want an email invite. So here he is, man. And then here he is, man. There he is. That's what he does. Where he hangs out with the family. He just pops on back in the show. Man, he'll crack a beer, maybe. I don't know. But you know what? But let's see. There's somebody here in the chat. Let me throw this name out. We got here Mark. Ooh, man, how the heck he pronounce this? Mark the
Cuddy Sark.
Mark the Cuddy Shark. What's going on? Thank you so much for hanging out, man. If this is the first time you watching the show, man, feel free to check out these panel members right now. Check out their channel and subscribe if you like. And that's pretty much it. What was that? What was that sound effect?
So short box, you guys. What do you guys like to? What is your favorite in comics?
Well, my favorite comics. I'm a teen guy, so I like X-Men, Justice League, Avengers. That's the kind of stuff I go for. I really like it. Right now. Those teams, but the Avengers is really going good. The X-Men, X-Force is going good.
Yeah.
That's me. I think you're a Cable guy.
A lot of the same taste. Some more fantasy, some more single people, but yeah, a lot of the same taste.
I like it when they mix superpowers with physics, so like Flash or a lot of stuff like that.
Cool. Very cool.
Hey, Rob.
Full house over there, don't you, buddy?
My wife just arrived with food from Portland, about 3-hour drive, so I'm gonna be back in about half an hour. But if I don't eat this is Frank's Noodle House in Portland. This is noodles with squid and squid ink, and this freaking phenomenal. So I got to go eat this. I'll be back later.
Well, just bring the food. Just bring the food to the.
I'll see what I can do. It's a balance. It's a compromise.
All right. All right. No more bathroom breaks, man.
Did anybody read Bone Parish?
Oh, I'm not reading Bone Parish.
Oh, I heard that was really good.
It was amazing.
The wife said it was okay.
It was
Yeah, I
amazing.
heard her.
Take a note, Bone Parish.
Yep, got it.
We're taking a note.
Super intense, and it would be unless you're a collector, you could just buy the graphic novels and get just as much good stuff from it.
Nice.
Okay. So I'm just curious. So it's Captain Comics. Are you gonna take the missus to watch this Birds of Prey movie?
Yes, next weekend is our anniversary, so that's where we're going for date night. Is gonna go see Birds of Prey and take her out to dinner to Red Lobster. Spoiler,
Nice.
She already knew. Look, she's not saying nothing.
No, she likes Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, but there isn't too many books out there with Poison Ivy in it. So, there's more books out there with Harley Quinn than there are Poison Ivy. So what collections she does have of Poison Ivy, are the best, the first appearance of Poison Ivy, a couple other ones like that. But her main thing right now is a lot of Harley Quinns. She has the whole first series, second series, and the ongoing series right now. But I want to give a shout out to Gamma Rays Comics, best cleaner I know. So I want to give a shout out to him. He was on here earlier, I saw, for the chat.
Nice.
Great guy. I've been watching him for over a year on Instagram, cleaning comic books. He started off with just like 2 or 3 people, and now he's finally doing a YouTube. I talked him into doing that. So that's another person I want to give a shout out to, link to his thing. If you want to learn how to clean comic books or what to watch out for, that's always a good thing to know when you have comic books. If you're just sitting there and you drool on one of your comic books, you want to learn how to get that water spot off real quick, Yeah. There's so many tips and trades that a lot of us don't know, which will help preserve your comic books better.
Yep. And that is very true. And it's nice that you mentioned that, because you know what? There's a shout out show going on tomorrow at 4:00. And somebody's name may be mentioned on there. And he just popped up right there. I'll take that away. So no spoilers or anything. But it's pretty neat, man. The whole combo community was just hanging out.
Thank you guys out there.
Just
G-Man, you were the best today on our live show. That was great. Ray loved you.
You guys are great. No problem.
He's got a little soft spot for Rod.
Listen, I would have never found you guys if it wasn't for my brother right here. Rod, awesome. See? Look at that.
Yep.
Share the love with the community. Bingo.
Right.
New friends. I made new friends because of you, Rod.
Well, you know what? I think we meet friends and the comic book community through everyone.
Yeah.
Because it's like I may not know a channel, and I had Big Will sent me a message and say, "You check this channel out," and I was like, "I have, but I have not given him a shout out." So I was like, I put that to the side. And even though I had an open invite, I had someone reach out to me and said, "Can I come on the show?" And I was like, you know what? How about this? How about I'll shout you out on the show tomorrow on a bonus shout out. I got to do like 2 bonus shout outs tomorrow. So that way I don't want to bring someone on the show and be like, all right, who's this is, no one. So let me shout you out, I told him. And then next week on the open invite, you come on. People may know, they'll know you already. They seen your stuff. Gives you a whole week to watch their content. If they like it, if not, then whatever. But you know what? Then he can hang out with us like we're doing right now. And
we talked so much today, Rod. We talked so much today. 2 hours went by like that. I'm like, what? On our live stream, just disappeared. Like, holy mackerel.
This is how it is, man.
Yeah, it is.
You know how Ray is.
Yep. It was awesome. If you guys didn't catch it out, like the very beginning, he shows some original comic book art from newspaper clippings, and he calls it, I don't know if it's classification. I've never heard of it before, but I thought it was really interesting. They call it the plum age. Loved it.
Nice.
Pretty nice.
Plum age. And what was the date, Steve?
1911, 1914, 1917.
Yep.
Wow.
And they looked immaculate. You know, them in a bag. They were just gorgeous. This comic strip itself, it was just beautiful.
That's crazy. So now we'll mention about these old books. Yo, Jacob and the gang, man, you have any like old stuff like that? Anything you want to show that maybe you're gonna be doing on your shows?
Well, we just found our oldest comic today.
So you want a solo platform, or you like it like this?
No, put them up so we can see it, bud.
Yeah, put them up.
Yeah, let's see.
I'm just making sure.
Give them the full screen.
Some people don't like it. Especially me when I meet my damn ramen noodles, man.
Yeah.
You can make me large. I'm already large. It's fine. Doesn't hurt.
Nice. Nice.
Ooh,
Very nice.
That goodness.
nice.
There we go.
What number is that?
Yeah.
That is 327.
227.
Wow.
I don't
Nice.
have a lot of old ones, but I did find this is I think our oldest one that we have at the moment.
Very nice.
I pulled that out of a dollar bin somewhere in a flea market.
Sweet. That's the best way.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking about when you Captain Comics said your wife likes Harley Quinn. We were at the flea market the other day in the dollar bins, and somebody pulled a Batman Adventures 12 out of the dollar bin.
Whoa.
Oh,
That's funny.
Wow.
I actually just told him I'm done buying everything else because I'm saving up because that's my goal is the Batman Adventures 12. If I'm going to do it, I might as well buy it graded. And I told him I'm not accepting any less than like an 8.5.
Yeah, I mean, it was really nice. I mean, it was, probably around an 8, and he pulled that out of a dollar bin.
Man, crazy.
I was like, I started at the wrong side of this thing.
oh
even
yeah,
if
I
you have
remember
random-
watching that. Yeah, I remember hearing you say that.
Yeah, I was like, congratulations, but in my heart.
So, do you have anything else you want to show off, my brother, man? Jacob?
Yeah.
I know there's something. Was that just it?
He's itching. He's itching.
Did you want to show off the stuff we're doing for tomorrow?
Yeah.
But again, nothing fan. I don't have a lot of old comics, but I did pick up this this Powers of X variant, the Zarn Brothers.
Nice.
And I like this. I got my X Factor 1 behind me.
Sure. I see that.
I don't have anything graded yet. We haven't gotten into grading things. Something we're looking at now is the cleaning and the pressing and maybe starting down that road. But most everything I bought is from flea markets out of dollar bins, and I just read them and bag and board them and put them away.
Sure. Nice.
Yeah, I had a friend from Philadelphia. He was at a farmer's market, and he sent me 2 pictures of these combos. I mean, they were just rolls of combos. It said $1 each, or 5 for, or was it 5 or 7 for 5? Seven books for $5. I was like just geeking out watching these pictures. Hopefully he'll send me a care package. I doubt it, but I don't care if he whips out 10 books and send it to me. But
I watched it the other day, and they were doing whole short boxes for $15.
Wow.
Wow.
And you build it yourself.
Whew.
That's way cool.
Yeah, I would do that in a heartbeat.
Absolutely.
I was there for hours, man. My wife's looking at me. I'm like, just go home.
Yeah. Exactly. Bye.
Sounds like me at Ray's house.
It's more like, here's $100 for you, sweetheart. Here's $50 for me.
Right. I only spent 30 and I got just as much.
Tacoma Comics is actually eating some food. He said he'll come back on. So we'll leave it like that. That way he can walk through the door and let's see what happens when he comes back. So we got here in the chat. We got Tom's Comic Books and Reviews, man. We got Mark Knapp 68 in the house. What's going on? We got Cool Homie in the comic community that puts out great reviews on certain books. Chaos and Comics. He is a great guy, man. Check out his channel. We got Geeky Guys Comics that was in a house from across the pond last week on the shout out show. Thank you so much for hanging out. And really do appreciate that. Let me put his name up here real quick. He was in the house last week. Thank you for hanging out with us right now. We really do appreciate your support. And not only that, man, let's see, man, we're just hanging out, man. We're just talking stuff and talking books and talking about whatever we want to talk about. It's just like it's a community just hangout, man. Even though it's called Coast to Coast Comics, but I just want to feel like I'm hanging out with a bunch of people, trying to get to know them, become friends. Because after the show, I don't want to be like not hear from these guys, man. Me and Steve, we talk all the time. Me and Robert, we video chat. Robert does not like texting.
No, you don't.
I sent them a text, and I was like, "Oh, is that for free?" He said, "The hell with that." He just video chat me, and I was sitting here making notes. But that's the guy Robert is, man. And then,
Sorry,
you know,
buddy.
we chatted for a few minutes. Robert just goes, "I love you, man." I said, "I love you too, Robert. Man, you're a cool homie." And that's how we do. It's just not about hanging out here for this one time only. I wanna build a relationship with Jacob and the guys, man. So you know, this is not just a one time thing. And you know, these guys got my numbers. I'll give you my number, and we could just text back and forth and be like, "Yo, Rod the Rican, you got a new hat? What books you picked up? You got a John Deere hat? I don't have a John Deere hat, so I don't have no good here. But you know,
We're close enough. We can stop by with a hat for you.
all right, there it is, man. There it is. That's how we do, man. So let's see here. Oh, Bake the Snake in the house. Quick
Bake the
question.
Snake.
Bake. Did you sell all your boxes? Oh, what's that?
That's a bake box.
Oh, you got
That I
a
have
box
not
right there
opened.
you haven't opened?
Nope, and I'm still waiting for another one. That's why I haven't opened it.
Well, open it.
I can't. I promised the Conquistadors I'd open up on their show.
That sounds like a kid on Christmas.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
you
crazy.
open one and open the other one later. Wait a minute. What the
This
heck?
is actually this is a bake box, and this was an AOK from none other than Who Dat Comics, and his daughter picked the number. It was number 31. Yeah, 31. I haven't opened it. I've had it for almost a week.
Oh man, I would have cracked that joker open a long time
Can I
ago.
open it?
It'll handle it.
You want me to open it?
And
I need to-
Geeky Guys Comics just sent me a super chat. Euros 99 cents. So thank you so much, man. And once again, guys, the super chat is open. I mean, that's there for you guys if you want to support the channel, but that's totally up to you guys. But I really do appreciate your support right now because that's what you're doing, watching us, especially. We got Long Box Diver, we got Captain the Master Steve. He's in the house. My brother Robert, the G Spot, the only spot you're gonna find. He's in the house. And then my brother right now, Tacoma Comics, taking a break. He's eating some fancy food, and you know what? We left it on. He said he'll be back in 30 minutes, and hopefully, you know, it'll be 30 minutes, but we'll find out. Let's see here. John is. I'll Bake the Snake. Said, open it. Holy
Bake
coconuts!
say, open it. Okay, Bake. Is my other one coming yet? Then I'll save that one for the Conquistadors. How's that?
Oh, it's coming. Don't worry, it will be coming.
All right. So this one is picked by Who Dat's daughter. This was number.
Hold on, man. We gotta give you the solo screen here, brother. Because you know this. Oh man, this is gonna be epic, guys.
Oh no, it probably won't.
This is
be.
gonna be epic. This is
All right. Just so you know, I'm not a really big mystery box person, but I had to support my fellow brother, Bake the Snake, right here. And I bought one box, so I'm still waiting for that. And Who Dat okayed me one of his boxes, and his daughter picked this out. It's issue 31 or box 31. So we'll open it right now. We'll open this one right now. Okay.
all right. I want to say thank you to John Comics with Kids. He's putting links out there.
Thank you,
everyone. That's what John does. John is a cool homie in the comic book community, guys. You guys already know him. If you don't, you might want to hit the notification bell, man. He just hit the 1K mark. So congrats, sir. And not only that, he does a Saturday morning show. And I'm going to watch the replay, John. I'm sorry I missed it, man. I was sleeping in. But you know what? John hangs out with Kate and Charlie. They do a nice show every Saturday. It's been going on for weeks and weeks and weeks. Probably one of the longest running shows every Saturday, man. Probably right up there with Buy Your Pass, John. So let me know, man. You give me the math. How long we've been going toe to toe here, brother?
That is, if I'm not mistaken, if I know my wood, that's cherry. He did wood. These are wood planks on both sides. That looks like cherry. So
Smell
he sealed them off really well. put wood planks on both sides. So let's see what we got here.
That's pretty awesome. Now this package came from Bake the Snake. If you don't know who Bake the Snake is,
That looks like cherry. I think that's cherry. I don't think that's red oak. That's cherry. I should know my wood because I make doors for a living. All right.
yeah, man. Check out Bake the Snake channel, man.
Yes.
That's where he got this from. Bake the Snake is cool homie down here in Florida.
And let's see here. Blue tape off. Sorry, guys. Oh my goodness.
Take your time, brother. Thank you so much for Long Box Diamond for hanging out on the show.
Oh my goodness. I like this series. It's a Dark Horse Presents comic, one that's in here that I really like. I can't believe it. All right, here we go. Here are the villains. Flash.
Oh yeah. Score.
Oh,
Nice.
I like that cover.
And then we got Classic X-Men. These issue 24. All right. And ooh, wow. Journey into Mystery. Not for resale. That is a really cool cover. Sorry. Loki and
Ooh.
Wow.
look at that. What? No, come on. Seriously?
Loki looks like a complete douche.
Not for resale? I wonder what this is. Interesting.
That's cool.
That's really cool.
wait. When does Loki not?
Yeah, no kidding. When does Loki not cool? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. New 52, Future End, issue 29.
Okay.
There we go. And wow. All right, this is cool. Man Eaters. I was wondering about this. Issue 1. That's a pretty wild cover.
Oh yeah.
It's fair.
Wow.
It's feral.
Is it feral? No. And then we got issue. It's like a variant edition of 1. This is pretty interesting. This looks like something that I think it's supposed to be. Okay, you ready, guys? We call it a nose plug. We'll just make it safe.
A nose plug.
Oh my goodness.
It's for nosebleeds.
Yeah, nosebleeds. Exactly. That's all we're gonna say about that.
Yeah.
There we go.
If Perry was here, it would have been.
Well,
It would have went.
Totally different conversation.
of
Yeah.
course. That's why I'll try to keep it safe. Ascender. Very nice.
Jeff Lemire, yeah.
Very, very
Science
nice.
fiction-y fantasy book too.
Yeah, I like that. US Avengers 1. Nice.
Perry, not Perry, but John, you're supposed to be going out, but you're gonna stay in. You watching us, and you're gonna go out to eat dinner afterwards. John, you the man.
2 more. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get the blue tape off here. Oh, I really like this one book that's in here. The one book I just seen flop out. Okay, here's Flash 69. It looks like 69. There we go. Big, really cool. Yes, exactly. Big. That's exactly what I knew what it was. I wasn't going to say what it was. That's why I called it a nose plug. For bloody noses. There we go. That's awesome. Okay,
That's I like that.
here is the one I like. And this, I'm just going to double check something. Wow. See, now to me, this is a big deal because I'm a fan of this. Now that people know about this character. All right. First appearance in the Concrete series of Dark Horse Comics. What do you think it was? First published by Dark Horse Comics. Here we go. Love this. Really, really like that.
Ooh.
That would be my second copy of this out of my collection. I got to
What
pull
was that, dude?
Black Cross.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, this is really old. This is going like 80s, about 88, 80, 84 maybe, right around there. It's really good. Good run. Dark Horse Comics Presents did a lot of mini stories inside these. And then as it progressed, the story bubbles would show up here, here, and here. And this is where Alien started. The Alien trilogy started in this series, like issue 13, and then Alien came out. And then they had the Alien series. And that was all Dark Horse, but it did start in this series. It's actually a good read.
All right, so we took out Tacoma. Tacoma still eating, man. You taking forever.
All right. Thank you very much, Bake. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
That was a great box.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty neat, man. And
very, very nice.
Scroll down here, man. So
book is going in a Mylar.
Oh, you gonna put it in a Mylar right now? You don't waste no time.
What's that?
I said you don't waste no time.
Mylars are all ready to go. By the way, a little trick for you guys: if you use Mylars and thick backing boards, every time I get a stack of them, I always cut the corners off. You never have folding on the back side. Just like when you do plastic Mylars, I always cut the edges off. You know how when you put them face to face, you still once in a while will get that curl up that I cannot stand. Drives me insane, especially if you have the books in there. But this really helps from folding, and especially if you do this.
That's a very good point because I do hate that.
Here's an example. Here's an old, this was 1953, The Lone Ranger. And this is a Golden Age book. But what I did was I like using top loaders for certain books. And it really helps when you do this. And right now I'm not wearing gloves. And it's driving me nuts already.
Ooh.
I'm a glove.
Don't do it.
I'm a glove person. So beautiful copy, Bake. I can see you took really good care of this. Love it, love it.
No glove, no love.
That's right. So you pull down the edge, they're nice and flat, and then you stick it in a top loader or in your series. It's really nice. You just pop it down without bending up the plastic, and it flips right in without curling up on you. Period. Done nice and neat.
Nice.
No folding up, and it worked beautiful. That looks really nice in a top loader. I love that. I really like this Bake. I'm sorry. That's a big deal with me, buddy. Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute. Tacoma's back?
There he is.
He finished eating? Let's find out how was his dinner.
Man, that's nice. It was really nice.
I kid you not. That was a 2 on a scale of 1 through 5 in terms of spicy. I've been to places and ordered a 4 or 5 and it wasn't as spicy as that. Like some places they just pour more chili flakes on.
Yep.
This place actually turns up the spice. It's you know that moron Guy Fieri who had that show Diners, Drives In, whatever.
Yes, sir.
He's been down to this place, so they've got his picture on the wall. Frank's Noodle House in Portland, Oregon. It is just good. The noodles are like, you see the guy in tiny little kitchen. You see him hand pulling the noodles and right there in front of you. And it's awesome. So I did the squid noodles of squid and it was great. Even driving 2 hours from Portland, it still was warm. And oh, my belly's on fire now and I'm happy.
Oh, I've seen that video, man.
Good. Yeah. Nice.
So, yo, man, we're gonna try to. I don't want to keep too many people on the show, man, because we reached the hour mark. If you guys want to go longer, that's perfectly fine. And let's see here, man. We got Countdown Strange in the house. What's good, everyone? Is that Popeye? No, that's not Popeye, man. That is Captain Comics. He is a cool homie in the comic community, man. He is Steve, man.
That's Steve.
So Tacoma, man, how you been? It's been a minute since we've been hanging out.
I've been good. It's been this year. I pulled back from YouTube, not for any particular reason. I mean, not because I wanted to, but there's definitely particular reasons. I've had school got harder this year, new principal, stuff got tough. My kids are growing up and challenges with that. Little anxiety and panic attacks with one of my boys. So just had a whole bunch of stuff keeping me away from like doing the fun extra stuff like this. So it definitely when life goes down, it puts things in priority, and you realize, okay, I love being on YouTube. I love that I'm 27 subs away from 500.
Congratulations.
Haven't, but like none of that matters when you got other stuff going on with family or work. So it definitely put in perspective, but hopefully, yeah, comics on the mind. I do. I'm a robotics and STEM middle school teacher. Hopefully I'll be back a little bit more. I didn't edit it, but I pre-recorded the video and uploaded it yesterday, which was the first in a long time. Live is just so much easier, so I do almost everything live, but I want to get back out there, get on the auctions, and just get back into it because it's a lot of fun. But I needed that break.
And you know what? A break is a good thing because I was doing a few shows like for weeks and weeks and weeks, and I want to say right now before I keep on talking, Long Box Dive, a great homie in the combo community. I won a book from their free giveaway a week or so ago. And you know what? That's what they do, man. You haven't seen their channel, feel free to check out their channel. Great guy, Jacob and the boys in the background. They are awesome. And that's what they do. They do a free giveaway. And people may not notice it because they don't have the notification bell on. Hit the notification bell on because this is my second time winning. And you know what? Last time, or actually the very first time, Perry was trying to cheat. Do all this lurking stuff. He had like 3 channels on there. I made a video about that one when I got my package in the mail. But But anyway, damn, what the hell I was talking about before I talk about long box diving. Anyway, man, what we got here?
We got our 200th giveaway. We're giving away 4 comics. So
Tomorrow,
5:30.
4 comics coming to me, baby.
Sweet.
You can only win one.
If you get at least 4 people in there, if not, then I get all.
If it's just you, you may win 4 comics.
But
Rod's regretting telling everybody else about the show now.
He's like, no, it got canceled. Don't click
6:30. Tune in at 6:30.
But yo, man, let's try to keep on talking all night long, man.
Cheating.
So much going on. Look at Robert and G Spot, Godwin. Robert and G Spot just hunting for some stuff to show off. But you know what, man?
I'll tell you what I got today or yesterday.
Whoa, what you got there, man? What you got there?
Little $3 pickup at Half Price Books.
Nice.
So for those of you who don't know the history, there are 4 first appearances of Kamala Khan. Captain Marvel 14, there's one panel where you see this slightly Muslim, Middle Eastern looking girl at about age 11 looking up at Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel's like, citizens, take shelter. That was it. Kelly Sue says, who wrote Captain Marvel, said that was supposed to be, and that was planned to be the first appearance of Kamala Khan. I heard G. Willow Wilson, who authored Miss Marvel, say one time that they retconned that. And then she kind of got quiet, like she wasn't supposed to say that out loud. So take it for what it is. And then Captain Marvel 17, the last page, you see Kamala busting out of her shirt, kind of Hulk style, and you see a little bit of lightning in the background, or on the clothing in her closet. So clearly that is Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel. Then the second print of Captain Marvel 17 is the first time you see her on an actual on a cover in the Miss Marvel outfit. This was January of 2014, and then this is February of 2014. Second time on the cover, but there's an actual story in here written by G. Willow Wilson. That's the first story with Miss Marvel, and the other two books are already over 100. Captain Marvel 14 and 17. This one is several $100s, and this is probably the one comic I've spent the most money on. This is the affordable key, and I think as that TV show gets closer in 2021, this one is going to start going up and then skyrocket. So to find this for $3, I was ecstatic, man.
Nice.
Ecstatic. I was looking at it on eBay the other day, and I was mad that I missed one that went for like $20. So grab this for $3. It's my second copy. I'm pretty excited. Just to give you an idea of the sort of Miss Marvel fan I am. Try to get these down without breaking everything. But and the popularity of this character with some of the younger kids. I don't know why a 48-year-old adult loves the character that's popular with the younger kids, but I do.
I'm young, so don't worry.
There you go.
I like Super Sons.
So this particular comic went to 8 printings for the first issue. This is volume 4. There's number 1, signed by G. Willow Wilson.
Nice.
There's the second print. There's the third print.
Ooh.
Thank you, Kachung. And Kachung, I went to the post office today with your AOK, and they were going to charge me like double what it would cost me to go home and throw it in a priority envelope. So I went home, threw it in a priority envelope, and I'll get that out in the mail on Monday. This is one of my favorites. This is like the sketch version of the 4th printing. I don't know. I lose track, but I'm so happy to have all of these, man. Oh, that's backwards. And G. Willow Wilson, you know, she lives in Seattle, so being able to like grab her at signings and stuff is also really cool.
Yeah.
There's the True Believers. They call this the 8th one. And then they did a Halloween Comic Fest one.
Nice.
Some good stuff. Some good Miss Marvel stuff. And then I ain't going to take this all off the wall, but there's the wall books. Part of the wall book.
Goodness.
So that's the point 1 again, signed by G. Willow Wilson. There's Art Adams. That's a variant, 1 in 100 variant to the first one. 1 in 50 variant cover, Jamie McKelvey cover. And then this is how I found out who Stephanie Hans was. And then there's Sayo There's that. I forget who did that one. Valerie Shiti or something. I don't want to say shitty, but I think it's SCHITI. And then David Mack on that Champions there. And also John Tyler Christopher on that Negative Space one there. I hope the pictures actually lined up with what the heck I was saying. I don't know.
It was fine, actually. I'm glad you got my address to mail those books out to me. I'm looking forward to it. So it's not for Kachun, it's for me. So thank you, sir. I really do appreciate it. Tacoma, you're so nice, man.
Yeah,
you got a great haircut. You know, we got glasses. You need a hat. So Kachun, man, that was a mistake. They're coming to me, brother. So guys, man, we're coming down to the end right here, man. So somebody else is in the house. He said, Jambo Comics in the house. What's going on? Comics in the house. And oh man, Robert got the gloves on. What's the heck, Robert?
Oh, nice.
You can't see what I'm saying.
Nice.
Right. So Robert, you want to show off a few more? And hey, I'm just curious. Jacob, man, you guys over there, man, do you have any slabs or any like golden age comics, or just curious?
Not yet. Yeah, I haven't gotten into these slabs yet. Most everything I bought is from either from the LCS or a flea market. We are looking at it because it's cool. Yeah. But no, we haven't done any yet.
Are you searching for like any specific book?
Yeah.
That you would like in your collection? Because right now, we're all taking notes. That's what we do. I'm just curious. What are you looking for?
And pen.
He's getting his list out.
Get my list. like I said, one of the first books I ever collected was X-Men, and so I'm still looking for older X-Men at the moment. Let's pull that up.
Like the Claremont, the pre-Claremont, or the post-Claremont stuff?
Pre-Claremont.
Okay.
Let me see.
You want Soto panel, or you're all right like this?
I'm all right. Yeah. I think the earliest X-Men I have is 106, and then it goes to 128. So I'm looking for those in between 106 and 140 is really the ones I'm kind of searching for at the moment. I have a hit and miss in between there, but that's my big gap at the moment.
On X-Men, right?
Well, I can barely fucking. I'm trying to do different things.
But yeah, X-Men is my first love, and then after that is Avengers. I think I got an Avengers 79 right now. So that I'm always looking for those as well.
There's a lot of Avengers and X-Men. I can help probably fill some of your gaps in there too between me and Ray. Especially
Jacob.
A 79 and then a 92, and then I'm missing everything up to 138. So
Jacob.
Way to a low number or 100. Well, I won't tell you. I won't break it. But
Yeah, shush.
I got something for you, Jacob. And I'm going to send this to you. You ready for it?
Yes.
Oh. I'm going to send this to you.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I'd appreciate that.
All right. So, yeah, man. You know what? I bought this. I got it at a great price. I got it like half price. And you know what?
Beautiful.
And I think you will appreciate it more. I just bought it because I know it was a great price, but you know what? You was searching for something.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome, man. I appreciate that. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, man. So
I always wanted an Amazing Fantasy 15. Just throwing it out there in case you bought it at half price and you don't really want it.
Yeah, and that's how this is what it's all about, because it's like the Robert G. man. I tell this story all the time, man. My first Golden Age book, right there, and you know what? If I got this from him, it's only fair to send out something that someone wants, that's searching for something. And I think you guys will appreciate this. I love the Avengers and all that. I just, like I said, man, I found this at like a great price. I remember buying this last year, and it was like, I forget the price, but it was like half off. And you know what? You guys have been doing great. You guys rock, man. And Jacob, I think it needs to go to a better home. And
while we're at it, let's add this into that package.
Oh man, this is really happening.
This is really happening.
Why not? Dry over here.
Yeah.
What you got? Well, damn it! Let me show off mine first again, man.
Okay, you want to play that game?
All right, man.
We're gonna play that game.
No, man. Le Champion Rican is sending out this beautiful Avengers comics to my homies, the Long Box Diving family, man. The gang wants some Avengers goodness. The Avengers goodness is going out. There it is. If I had my coconut, I will hold it out here. But you know what? Jacob, gang, over there, out there, Long Box Diving, this is going out to you guys, man.
We appreciate it.
You gotta throw up your address to me on IG, Instagram.
Yeah, definitely.
One up for a lot. I don't collect Avengers. I got it at a con, and it's always sat out there as one in my collection. And I'm like, well, that's a cool comic. I think that's the first Goliath, but not something that I've been like, oh, I've got the first Goliath. One of those ones that you have. So I'll be happy to send that to a new home.
We'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
We were sorting boxes today. We got 4 or 5 long boxes of Avenger comics. They're like, do you have enough yet? I'm like, no.
Nope.
No, we don't have them all. It's not enough yet.
But it's one of those things. It's like, like Tacoma said, we got a book, but you know what? I don't really have an attachment. I found a great price for it. But when I see someone that really wants the collection, now someone's asking, how about like Daredevil?
I also really love Daredevil.
Captain Comics.
Yeah, those are awesome.
You know what? These ain't going nowhere, baby. These are my babies right now, man.
Hey, John's got about 40 issues to get Claremont and then pass to 330. I got about 20 issues now to finish the Claremont run. Maybe even 18 or so. So Claremont, anybody who's not totally familiar, he did start on X-Men 94 and went straight through to X-Men 279. And then they made the new team in 281. I've got no idea what happened in 280. But Claremont did that run of over almost 200 issues straight on Uncanny X-Men. And that's what I grew up with as a kid. And so I'm right there with John. We're both chasing down. I'll bet you if we compared lists, I'll bet you we both have almost the exact same issues missing, right? I need 94, 96. I could tell you right now, anybody want to sell any of these? I don't mind being greedy and throwing out there what I'm looking for. 94, 96, 98, 100, 101, 104, 111, 14, 21, 23, 29, 34, 35, and 41. So that shows up.
Man.
Go ahead and Instagram me that, and I'll look through it and see what we have at Ray's.
That'd be awesome, man. That'd be awesome. Yeah. So I'm excited though. This has been a fun run to try to complete because this is, I gone back and gotten a lot of stuff that like I used to have, but my first X-Men comic was 149, and it was the most ridiculous thing. It was Kitty Pryde stowaway on the Blackbird going to Magneto's lair. She's wearing roller skates and like colored leggings and a skirt and this weird mask on, and it was just like they're all making fun of the young new kid with the funny fashion, and it was a horrible issue, but I fell in love with it right there and then, and boom, from that point forward, I love the X-Men. So going back from 94 to 149, that stuff I never had, but I give that much credit to Claremont and what he did for me as a kid that I want to get them all.
Yep. That's the first thing on a military base. I was in Guam, and seeing X-Men. Like we only had X-Men, Spider-Man, and it was a very small selection. But man, I fell in love with the X-Men, and I took a newspaper job just so I could buy X-Men comics every week because my dad wouldn't give me allowance.
Wow.
So I love the X-Men, man.
So you know what, man? Bunch of people in the house, man. I have to say, we're gonna cut the show right now, man. We'll cut the show right now. We can keep on talking for hours and hours, but you know what? I like what we're doing right now. I'm helping out our brother right now, Jacob and the family.
Thank you.
This is going to you, sir, and it's going to a better home than what's doing here. So I'm happy to I'm just happy, man. I really am. It's like you don't understand. Like,
Yeah.
Right now, you're not holding it in your hands.
I'm not.
When
I'm
you
gonna be
get it in
about
your
it.
hands, it's
Yeah.
gonna make me feel more joy. It's yellow pages, man. It's but it's clean. It's nice. It's nice, man.
Just out of curiosity, can I, since you guys are giving away books, can I give away some books on your show to these gentlemen?
Oh, man, get ready.
Can I?
Because Robert don't play, man. Robert don't play.
To your guests.
Oh yeah, you can do it, man.
Okay. Do you guys like Astonishing Tales or Tales to Astonish?
Yes, we do.
Okay. How about issue 75?
Oh shit!
Wow.
Okay.
It's already in the Mylar, right?
Issue 65. Yep.
Giant man, nice.
That's
Send
awesome.
me your email and send me your address. I'm on IG. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So they're yours.
Wow.
Cool.
Wow.
Okay. Start up. I want you to get into some good stuff too. Some of my love right here.
Hey, it's crazy, man. It's crazy because
The
well, I just want to say something real quick, Robert. Like you probably were the only one that sent me a baseball book.
dude, because
That's
you
what
like
you have the
baseball.
observation to notice I like baseball.
Yeah.
And when I got that book, holy crap, man! I was just like,
See.
and
You help
to be honest, Robert, I wanna open it, but I have not opened it. I want to open it and smell it.
It's
but
on a
I'm
hardback.
not doing it.
There's a reason why.
What do you think, Steve? What do you think, Steve? Should I open and smell it, or
No,
just?
there's a reason why it's in a hardback. You notice the hardback? You can see through it. So if you
Yeah.
turn it around.
I've done everything, Robert. I have. It just sits here, man. It sits here, and look at Steve. He's like, nope, don't open it.
If you open it, you better have on some gloves.
Don't open that.
Please.
I'm wondering how many hobbies are out there where people are like, they buy something connected to their hobby or their collection and they go, I can't wait to smell it. Because I know exactly what you mean. That old comic smell.
Yep.
I know exactly what you mean. Just hiding? Just coming in? That's the wife.
Oh.
This room is actually clean. She can lay down on the bed in here. That's the first time. My parents came over Christmas. Up until Christmas, you couldn't lay down on that bed for the first year and a half we lived here.
Hey, this is what I'm talking about, man. Hanging out with Tacoma. This is what's going to happen when he does a live stream. He just pushes forward. He just keeps on going, man.
Family first, man. As long as you can fit them in, you do everything together.
That's right.
What they say, man. Happy wife,
happy life.
There it is.
I think she's just hiding from the kids, though. That's my guess.
I was thinking about something earlier. I want to end this show real quick. Like, man, this whole comic book community, right? We like is comics. We like movies and action figures, whatever it is, man, statues. But can you imagine, like, none of us right now talking about comic books? What would it be without us talking about comic books? And
it'd be 1992.
Probably get a lot more work done around the house.
Right.
You'll be helping the wifey.
All right.
But it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It really is. And I was sitting here like throughout the day, I was like, man, us guys here hanging out, and even the wives that loves comic books and stuff like that. And I was like, man, if we weren't doing this, what would we be doing? Some of us like sports, some of us don't.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that. Where would this connection come? I'm just thinking out. No one needs to answer that. It's just me just speaking.
If you answer,
are you guys still driving, Stephen Campbell's Comics?
I think the comic book community is probably one of the best communities out there. We share, we support each other, which is always good. We may not all have the same likes in something, but we support each other, and that's the main important thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I'm going crazy right now, Rod, because those damn pops are driving me crazy. I just seen 3 that they just released, and I have to buy 2 of each. 2 Silver Surfers. He's on a surfboard. Love it. I gotta have it. And the Doctor Doom. Got a Doctor Doom, and they have a Galactus in the pop form. Definitely go into my collection. Right there. Weakness. Done.
Hey, Rod, I had a question. I found this today in one of the boxes, but I don't know what it is.
Mystic Trade, really?
Get ready. Hey,
I know who Dick Tracy is, but I've not seen something like this before.
Here comes Perry.
Wow.
That looks like there could be 50s.
Is it a number 1?
60s.
Yeah.
I guess I got it in a short box somewhere where I just bought a box and it was just in it. I don't really know what it is.
Have you opened it yet?
No.
No, don't open it.
It doesn't look like it's in the greatest condition, but
No, it's not.
I've not opened it yet. It's still in the...
It's really cool.
That has to be a golden age, man.
It could be possible. Yeah, very possible. Especially the writing on it. Because I don't see any other imprints on it. It's really nice.
Wow.
I was wondering if you guys knew, because we found it today as we were sorting. I'm like, what is this? I know who Dick Tracy, but I don't know what imprint it is. I don't know.
I mean, it's a number 1, so there's that.
Right.
Oh,
It's at least number 1.
Jeez,
Nice.
man. That is beautiful.
That's a nice look.
Gloves. You could actually check it out on the inside cover. We can know.
Yeah, I'll have to do that.
Yes. Beautiful cover. It's clean on the cover with the police, the boat. That's really nice.
Nice. Captain Comics, do you think Ray has like 45 copies of that book somewhere?
It probably has the whole series, but probably missing that one.
Oh, wow.
But gentlemen, I have to go. I have to go do family thing right now. I want to say thank you for having me on the show. Support all these guys that are on this channel. We're all a great comic book community, and I love you all. And keep collecting comic books because that is our passion and that is our love. And I want to thank you all and keep on collecting.
All right, Steve. Take care, brother.
Take care.
Take care, buddy.
All right, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, man, let's end this show right now. With that being said, Mr. Longbox Diving, let the people know what you got going on your show.
We're at Longbox Diving. We've got some comic reviews coming up. I think I'm finishing up the Dark Phoenix saga. So that's going to be dropping here soon. And then we're also going to have a predictors versus luck. So if we put the predictor power against the luck power, who would come out on top?
Yeah.
So just fun, geeky conversations. That's what we got coming up soon.
And live stream Sunday.
And live stream Sunday, we're giving away 4 books.
What time?
5:30. Eastern.
Tacoma. Don't worry, man. I win every time, man.
That's all
I
right.
will tell you 6:30 Eastern. Don't listen.
Oh, man. All right, Mr. Tacoma Comics, man. Let the people know what you got going on your channel, man.
Man, I just dropped a live video today where I went through Wolverine 1 through 100 from I call it the first volume because I don't count a 4-issue limited series as volume 1, but technically volume 2. 1 through 100, I just showed all the covers except for 86. I don't have Wolverine 86. Anybody has Wolverine 86, it's a nothing book. It's just the one that I'm missing. Ron's like, what? So I just showed that off. I got a bunch of things I'm trying to sell. I'm trying to sell a Spawn lot. I'm trying to sell a little mini key lot. I'm trying to sell a big die lot. I realized I don't need triples of every issue of die. I could get by fine with doubles. So I might be on Who Dat's auction tomorrow, depending on how life goes. That's about it. I'll probably have another video out sometime next week.
That's volume 2, Tacoma.
Yeah.
I think I have it. I think I might be able to send that to you.
That would be awesome, man. That would be absolutely awesome. Is that the one with what's his name on the cover with him?
It's got Forge and Logan on the cover.
It could be it. Yeah.
Nice.
I'll send you a pic.
Awesome. Thank you.
That is pretty nice that we're here helping out the comic book community, trying to find our books that we want. And you know what? Pretty nice that Robert the G-Spot Godwin, the homie, is sending out some books to the Long Box Diving family over there. I got a book to send out too. You know what? They're going to go to a better home. But with that being said, Mr. G-Spot, there's only one spot, man. The
G-Man.
The G-Man. Let the people know what you got going on later on tonight, man.
Yes. Later tonight at midnight on the Comic Book with the Hook show, I have a special, really good friend, special guest that I've known for about 2 years. We're going to be dropping some fire tonight, and it's just going to be the 3 of us, me and Jeff, and this gentleman. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but he's gonna drop some fire on you guys tonight when it comes to comic books. It's gonna blow you away. It's gonna rock your socks off. Definitely come check it out.
All right, man. Yo, as always, man, I'm your boy Rod Rican. Thank you so much for the panel members that are hanging out. These are our special guests right now.
As we go out.
Oh.
We're out. I'm just doing an out. That's all for you.
What issue is that?
He just dropped that.
Issue 1.
What issue is that?
Issue 1 king size, buddy. Issue 1.
Oh, good Lord, man.
I'm just doing a comic book. Out. Peace.
No,
you're not drooling on a comic over there, are you, Rod?
Well, I got some money to spend.
No. Come on.
All
Just
right,
do it
well,
now.
where was I? I'm your boy Rod Rican. This is my panel members hanging out right now. They wanted to jump on the show to hang out on this open invite right now. Coast to Coast Comics. I'm your boy Rod Rican. Stay tuned tomorrow on the Comic Book Community Shout Out Show. We're gonna have Rambling Rob as our special guest, and not only that, man. Stay tuned for Buy Your Pass every Tuesday. You know what it is, man. Either CTT or the Four Horsemen. And you know what? With that being said, the show is over. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Go ahead, man. Peace. Like Pepper does.
Peace.
Don't go anywhere, guys.